Well, I think there is a conscious effort to ignore the Supreme Court and defy the Supreme Court ruling. The disappointing part is we see members of the executive and we see the police brutalizing lawmakers, which is an indication that the so-called absentee lawmakers are getting aid and comfort from the executive branch in this treasonous plot. It is very unfortunate. It is not the right thing for our democracy. We call on all sides to step back, obey the rule of law, obey the precepts of the Supreme Court, who is the neutral arbiter. Now, there have been attempts to nuance the decision of the Supreme Court. Let me say this as a well-trained lawyer. The Supreme Court said a sitting of the plenary of the House of Representatives is composed of the simple majority, as in Article 33, and the Speaker, as in Article 49. The Supreme Court went on to say any sitting or action that emanates from there, not in conformity with 33 and 49, is beyond the scope of our legal authority and not cognizable at law. That is very simple and that is very clear.
Honorable Speaker,
just a minute, please.
We gather information that you went back to the Supreme Court. If that is true, tell us what is the reason of that.
No, we are consulting with our lawyers at this point.
And so, Honorable Speaker, I'm concerned about your post last Friday, immediately after the Supreme Court ruling, in which you concluded that you are contemplating on a transition. Why are you saying?
No, so we put out a reconciliatory statement last Friday. We will continue to encourage our members to come and sit together, let us reason together, and let the chips fall where they may.
Honorable Speaker, since the ruling of this.
Excuse me?
Why is the security here for the threat you received from Nima County?
Did you receive any threat?
No, I'm not going to say I received a threat from Nima County. We received a threat last night, and the Joint Security is investigating that.
Honorable Speaker, there are reports that some of your supporters, some lawmakers who support you, were at the forefront of some violent activities here this morning. Are you in?
They were not at the forefront of violent activities. They were brutalized. Let's understand what happened. They were brutalized by forces of the Liberia National Police, who obviously is a party in this now, by virtue of the fact. You know, the interesting thing you got to look at is, when you see me walking around here, other than the detail that they gave to me, you don't see no plenty police, the other lawmakers, you don't see no plenty police. It's only when the so-called absentee black comes here that you see that force. If they announce they're not coming here tomorrow, you will not see one policeman here. Okay? We are the people's representative. We are not afraid of the people.
The Liberia people are disappointed.
Hold on. Yes, you hold on.
The Liberia people are disappointed in terms of what is happening at the level of the Capitol building. They couldn't raise issue about the proceeding here. Are they concerned? Why would you have to say to the Liberian people?
Oh, we are concerned because, number one, the Supreme Court, we all want to go by the rule of law. The Supreme Court have decided. Others have decided to read that decision upside down. But regardless of how you read it, it is clear what the Supreme Court defined as plenary and what will have legal effect. That is clear. So I think what the people need to do is to pray on their lawmakers, to return to work.
Honorable Speaker, the majority black seems not trying. Go ahead. The majority black, as the quorum says, it seems not to abide by the court ruling. So what's the next course of action?
Well, they are not abiding because they have, as I said before, the aid and comfort of the executive branch. If the executive branch sends their officers here and their members here to testify before them, if the executive branch sends police here to brutalize their colleagues, right now Honorable Luther Collins is in the hospital. Okay, they use baton on him. Okay, they use tear gas on some members. Where is the outrage? Where is the outrage? Why is the police? You go in every corner of the world, and you can see all over Parliament, they'll be throwing chairs at each other. Lawmakers Bloc.
Final two question. Final two.
Koffa, in the midst of everything that's happening here, from the onset of this saga, you said the legislature can handle this situation. You don't need executive intervention. Given what is happening now, what is transpiring with the executive and the majority bloc, are you disappointed in the action of the executive?
Of course I'm disappointed. Of course I'm extremely disappointed. We have numerous times registered to the executive branch that the rule of law must prevail. If they are not clear, they need to go ask the Supreme Court what the Supreme Court meant. But I suspect that everyone is clear what is meant here. What is politics in its worst form and its tyranny in its best form.
Have you reached international partnership on this saga?
The action, so what are you pursuing the attention of the international community?
I have had several conversations and I think they are aware.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
So folks, that was the voice of the Cllr Fonati Koffa that gave his own part of the story. Keep following TTV. My name is Minority Bloc Speaks.